Hey, what's up? How was that awesomely super informative Pokemon Direct? That wasn't really all that informative. Anyway, I'm Josh, and I just watched the Pokemon Direct a few minutes ago, and I gotta say I'm slightly disappointed. I thought we were gonna get a little bit more out of it, but I mean they confirmed Sun and Moon, so that that happened, which I mean we already kind of knew that was going to happen because of yesterday's thing. And they said it was going to be holiday this year, which I'm going to count as a win because I said November this year. That's still holiday season. And I'm going to take it one step further and say that they're going to do the release date at E3, and I'm going to say November 8th. I feel like November 8th is going to be the day. It kind of coincides with the release date of Red and Blue here, because it came out in like November of 97, I think. Yeah. And I want to say it was somewhere around November 8th or 10th. So I'm going to say November 8th is where we're going to get it. Past that, we didn't really get much of anything. There's some screenshots of like some concept art, and got like an ambulance over here, and this yellow truck. I guess that's supposed to be maybe like a fire truck, and then you just got like a regular work truck filled with what was that, Machokes. And I don't really know how I feel about that, because I mean, is that going to be like an actual part of the game, or is that just going to be like background aesthetics? There's a new Pokemon Center, it looks like, so is like the ambulance going to replace the, trainer, whatever your name is, whited out and scurried to the Pokemon Center? Which, I mean, that could be kind of cool. Ambulance comes and gets your Pokemon and takes them away. Or, and this is going into speculation now, what if, instead of having to go to the Pokemon Center after every, catastrophic battle to heal up, what if, like, there's a function in, like, the Pokegear of this generation that allows you to call the Pokeblants, and they come and heal your Pokemon in like remote areas. Like, say if we were talking in Red and Blue era, instead of having to backtrack like all the way through Viridian Forest back down to Viridian City to heal, you could just call the Pokeblants to come and heal you. That would be pretty cool. But, and that the vehicle thing, I still don't really know how I feel about that. Let's see, what else? They showed this bird-looking wireframe, and I'm kind of on the fence on whether I think this is like the new Pidgey type. Because every generation has a Pidgey. Like Talo, and so on and so on. Ho-Oh, not Ho-Oh, Hoot-Hoot. Wow, I fucked that up. But I can't bring myself to think that this is the new Pidgey type, or if maybe this is like possibly one of the starters. Because I understand Wireframe has different color schemes for different properties, and if I remember correctly, because I don't have it on the screen while I'm recording the audio, the body is blue wireframe and the wings are green wireframe. I'm wondering if this might not be like another water type bird starter, kind of similar to Piplup. And, you know, the green wings, not really... I don't really feel like that would be a grass thing. I just feel like that's... If they color code the wings green in the actual finished version, I think it would just be to break up all the blueness. And, like, the blue and white aesthetic for water types is probably getting a little old. Especially now that the hardware allows for more options. But, I don't know. I just... Part of me wants to feel like that might have been a glimpse at a starter. But, I don't know. And the last little bit of concept art that we got was this, like, tropical resort hotel looking place. And I only get a tropical feel out of it because of this palm tree over here. And when I saw that and I paused it and I'm looking at it, you know, I'm kind of thinking this kind of ties in with Central America a little bit, maybe a little more South America, but what if it's a little farther west or east, depending on where you might be listening to this? What if it's like Hawaii? I mean, it's not unthinkable because we have had a variety of areas that, you know, utilize islands, and Hawaii is very similar to Japan in the fact that it's several different islands that make up the territory or state. I don't mean like territory like that, but it's an area, and if they used Hawaii as the basis, then we'd have like 5 or 6 different islands to travel to, which could all bring unique experiences. Almost kind of similar to the anime 1.5 season with the Orange Islands, which, you know, that never even crossed my mind yesterday during the speculation video, is if they're going for like this tropical, what if this is going to be the Orange Islands? Which I highly doubt, but just throwing it out there, it could be a possibility now. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It won't bother me if I'm wrong on that. But the palm tree aside, this could also just be a tourist location. And that could bring it all the way back to my speculation on it could be taking place in, like, Greece area. Because, I mean, they're a pretty big tourist destination, and I've never been there, but I'm pretty sure that it is warm enough to grow palm trees, so, I mean, they don't necessarily have to have a tropical environment. But that's pretty much all we got out of that, other than, you know, the logos that we knew about yesterday. The big announcement that they made besides Sun and Moon is the ability to transfer your, or trade up your Pokemon from the digital red, blue, and yellow versions to Sun and Moon. I can't see that I didn't see that coming a little bit, but it is a nice surprise either way, because like the ideas that I was pitching yesterday about finding reasons to boost the sales of those games, because, I mean, even though there are generations that have never played red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, etc., at the same time, because of the massive difference between the graphics and the gameplay alone, many of those generations don't really have a reason to want to play those. But now, I would say it probably stands to reason that many of the first gen Pokemon are not going to be catchable in Sun and Moon, and the only way you're going to be able to get them is going to be to trade them up. So if they continue with like Mega Evolutions, if you want a Mega Charizard, then you're gonna have to catch or you're gonna have to choose a Charmander as a starter in Red Blue, or do the quest to get it in Yellow, and then trade it up. But there's another thing. How's that gonna work with the Mega Evolutions like Mega Charizard Y and Mega Charizard X? Are they gonna still be X and Y, like X being Sun and Y being Moon, respectively? Or are they gonna create all new versions now and it's gonna be like Mega Charizard Sun and Mega Charizard Moon? Or are they just gonna change the name from X and Y to like, Mega Charizard Alpha and Mega Charizard Beta, so it's a little more generic? Or combine them both and make a third Mega Charizard version that's just the generic one from here on out. And, other, like, Mega Mewtwo Y and all that. I don't know. Just a little more speculation. Just things I'm thinking of after watching that. We didn't get a lot, but there's now a lot more questions to be asked. So, that's pretty much, the main point of what we got out of the Pokemon Direct. I kind of do feel like it was a waste to hype it up into like a live broadcast thing and not just drop the announcement trailer as is. But it's Pokemon Company and Nintendo. They kind of do what they want when they want, so whatever. Anyway, I don't have any more speculations about the games at the moment. Pretty sure we're not going to see anything else until E3, but we are definitely going to be monitoring this closely. So make sure that if you haven't already, hit that subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of the knowledge as we find it, because definitely going to be watching this closely. And as always, thanks for watching or listening, or however you want to decide how this video ends. And if you found this interesting, hit that like button. If you like what we said or don't agree with what we said, or have your own theories and speculations, make sure you put them in the comments below. We're definitely open to having a conversation with you down there. And if you've got friends that are interested in this kind of stuff, make sure you share this video with them. And I've been Josh. Thanks for watching. So hey, did you like what you just saw? If so, you want to see other cool stuff, you should click this box, because that'll let you subscribe. That way you can get all of our videos as soon as they come out. And if you want to watch another cool video right now, you should click over here on the Wii U gamepad, because I'm sure there's a really awesome video on the screen right now. So, watch that video if you want, and it'd be really fucking awesome if you click this box and tell all your friends to come click this box as well.